Good morning all. In our previous classes, we have learned about the rational expression. In the rational expression, we have learned the operations also. So what are the operations we have learned already? Multiplication and division. Today we are going to learn the addition and subtraction. So listen, once again we recall what about the rational expression and the operation multiplication and division. So a rational expression, an expression is called to be a rational expression if it can be written in the form P of x by Q of x, where Q of x is not equal to 0. Then the rational expression is the ratio of two polynomials. Two polynomials means P of x by Q of x. P of x is the numerator, Q of x is the denominator. Afterwards, we have learned the multiplication of rational expression. So, what do you mean by multiplication of rational expression? If P of x by Q of x and R of x by S of x are two rational expressions where Q of x and S of x not equal to 0, then the product will be P of x by Q of x into R of x by S of x, which is equal to, how to product the numerator divided by product the denominator. So product the numerator means P of x into R of x divided by Q of x into S of x. So in other words, how can we say this format? The product of two rational expression is the product of their numerator divided by the product of their denominator, and the resulting expression is then reduced to a lowest form. So for multiplication, we can take any rational expression, any two rational expression. One as P of x by Q of x, other as R of x by S of x. So P of x by Q of x into R of s by S of x, which is equal to. So how to product the numerator divided by product the denominator. P of x into R of x divided by Q of x into S of x. Then for how to reduce it into the lowest form. After finding that values, how to reduce into a lowest form. Then next one is division. So division is little bit varied from the multiplication. So you can take any two rational expression P of x by Q of x and R of x by S of x, where the Q of x and S of x is not equal to 0. How to divide the two expressions? P of x by Q of x divide R of x by S of x, which is equal to. In this step, how to sign change? The division gets changed into multiplication. If you change the sign, the values must be reciprocal. Numerator comes to denominator, denominator goes to numerator. P of x by Q of x function remains same. That R of x by S of x will be changed as S of x by R of x. So the division also gets changed as multiplication. P of x by Q of x into S of x by R of x. Now you have to product the numerator divided by product the denominator. P of x into S of x divided by Q of x into R of x. So similarly, you have to find the value of a given expression, then you have to reduce it into a lowest form. Now today we are going to learn about the addition and subtraction. So listen, addition and subtraction of like terms. How multiplication and division, you should not see the like term, unlike terms and all. For addition and subtraction, you have to listen. Today we are going to learn about the addition and subtraction of like terms. So for multiplication and division, you should not consider the like and unlike terms. For addition and subtraction, you have to consider like terms as well as unlike terms. So first of all, we are going to see the like terms. So read the steps what you have to done. Add or subtract the numerator. So first you have to check. Like term means the denominator will be same. So numerator will be, if given as add, you have to add the values of the numerator. If it is subtraction sums, you have to subtract the numerator values. Then check. Second one is write sum or difference over common denominator. So you already have a common denominator. So in this step you have add or subtract the values, above values. Then reduce into the lowest form. After adding or subtracting you get one value that must be reduced. For example, if you are adding into, now I am taking just numbers, afterwards we have to see for the algebraic values. So listen, now I am taking 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. So listen carefully, both the denominators are same. So you consider 3 as a denominator. Then numerator, first add or subtract the numerator. So here the process is addition. You have to add the operation 2 plus 1. Then write the sum or difference over the common denominator. So first you have to write the common denominator. Afterwards you have to do the process. So here the process is addition. So you have to add the value. So if you add 2 plus 1, the value will be 3. So this is meant by this step. Then reduce into the lowest form. Reduce means if it is any common, you have to cancel the values. So 3 and 3 comes in the 3 table. Your answer will be 1. So this is for addition. If it is subtraction, so instead of this plus, they given minus means 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3. For the next step, you have to write. Here the operation is minus. So common is 3 and 3 is the common denominator. Take 3 as a common denominator. Then subtract. 2 minus 1 is what? 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 by 3. If it is addition, you can add the value. If it is subtraction, you can subtract the values. If when you add or subtract, if it is in a common, like terms, common denominator only, you can do this process. If it is not common, you can go for the next unlike term process. We'll say later. Okay. So this is your textbook problem. First one is simplify. First one is how to simplify x into x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 plus x into 1 minus x divided by x minus 2. Now look at the denominator value. Here also x minus 2 and here also x minus 2. So you can take x minus 2 as common. So above you must do what operation? How to do the addition plus operation. So write the values. X into x plus 1. So operation is plus. Then x into 1 minus x. So listen. First of all, you have to verify if it is common denominator or not. If it is common denominator, you can take write as a one time and take the values of the numerator. Put the sign. If it is plus, you can put the sign as plus. If it is minus, you can put as minus. So now multiple this value. X into x squared. X into 1 is plus x. Your sign is plus, so you have to put the plus sign. Then in center, this is also plus, so you have to multiply this value. X into 1, which is x. Here also plus sign, here also plus sign. Then here x into minus x is minus x squared. Then in denominator, the value is x minus 2. So listen to the numerator. Here this is plus x squared and here minus x squared. The plus x squared and minus x squared get cancelled. So what are the remaining value in the numerator? X plus x. That x plus x can be written as 2x divided by x minus 2. 2x divided by x minus 2. Listen once again. So what is the first step? Add or subtract the numerator. When it is a like term. So here the denominator will be same. So you have to do the process. So here operation is plus. We are adding the values. So first take the first one and write the second part. Then you have to multiply the values. Afterwards cancel if it is any plus and minus sign. You have to cancel or subtract the values and then add the remaining values. And if there is any possibility, you can reduce into the lowest form. So here there is no possibility because the numerator is 2x, the denominator is x minus 2. So we can simply leave this. Then move on to the next one. The next one is about the unlike terms. We learned about the like terms here. In this session, we are going to learn the unlike terms. So addition and subtraction of unlike terms. First of all, if it is unlike means, so generally in numbers I can write 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So both the denominators are different. Both the denominators are different means, so you have to choose the LCM. So write the denominator values. So 2 comma 3. So 2 comes only in 2 tables. So you can write that 2. 3 comes in 3 table only. So we cannot divide it by 2. So write the 3 as it is. Then you got 1. Here is the 3 value. So put 3 here. Finding LCM 1 comma. How many times it will come? Comes as 1 time. So multiple those value. You take what? 2 into 3 is 6. So 6 is our LCM. So you have to change this into a equivalent fraction. Then only you can add. Okay. For equivalent fraction, you have to multiple what number? 2 into 3 is 6. So you have to multiple both numerator as well as denominator into 3. And for this side, 3 is here. So what are the remaining terms? 3 into 2 is 6. So you have to multiple numerator as well as denominator into 2. So what is the value? 1 3s are 3, 2 3s are 6. Plus 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6. Now check. Both the denominators are same. Both the denominators are same. You can use that value. So the denominators must be same. You can take the common and add the above value. 3 plus 2 is 5. So hereafter we cannot reduce the function. 5 comes in only the 5 table. 6 comes in 1 table, 6 table, 2 table, 3 table. So there is no common divisor except 1. So you can leave this tip here itself. So listen. This is for numbers. Now we are going to do the sums for the algebraic expression. So with this process we are doing this similar way. So first step is take LCM. So you have to take LCM for the denominator value. So here we have taken, so similar way you have to take LCM. Rewrite as an equivalent fraction. So this 1 by 2 can be rewritten as 3 by 6. So similar way how to do. Multiple numerator and denominator by any factor to obtain LCM. So here LCM is 6. So for obtaining that 6 as a LCM, so you have to multiple that numerator as well as denominator into sum of the numbers. So that is called to be any factor. Add or subtract with like denominators. So here we get the like denominator. The operation is plus. We have done the plus operation. If it is minus, how to subtract the values. So shall we move on to the problem? So our first one, simplify third subdivision we are going to see. So what is the third subdivision? X cube divided by x minus y plus y cube divided by y minus x. So first of all take that first value as it is. X cube divided by x minus y. So here with the denominator both are different. X minus y, y minus x. So if it is same, we can easily add or subtract the numerator. So for that case, I am changing the second term denominator. Here the value is y minus x. This y minus x can be rewritten. So as a form of x minus y means. So you can take this x minus first and y as second, which is not same like this. So you want plus x. So for that I am taking this minus outside means this is changed as positive. If you want to change this negative to outside means you have to interchange and write. The plus can be written as minus into minus. I have taken 1 minus outside means another 1 minus will be there. So that can be written as x minus y. This y minus x can be rewritten as minus of x minus y. So for that this sign will be changed. If you take this minus outside means this will come here to how to change this value. So plus can be rewritten as minus. So x by, so this is an x cube by x minus y. This plus will be changed as minus y cube by x minus y. Now check both the denominators are same. So you have to subtract the numerators. So x cube minus y cube divided by x minus y. So you know one formula for x cube minus y cube. What is that? X minus y into x squared plus xy plus y squared. So how to write that value? Then in denominator you can write the x minus y. So this x minus y get cancelled. What are the remaining terms? X squared plus xy plus y squared. This is the remaining term. Hereafter we cannot reduce into the lowest form because only numerator is there. Then listen, for like terms you can have to follow the steps. Add or subtract the numerator with the common denominator. So like terms means you have a common denominator. You can add or subtract the numerator values. Then you have to reduce into that. So getting answer means you have to reduce into the lowest form. For unlike terms, you have to change some steps. What are they? So the steps are, you have to look the values are different means how to take the denominator for LCM. So LCM you have to take, then rewrite into a equivalent fraction. How to rewrite into a equivalent fraction? Then that rewrite must be done when multiple the numerator as well as denominator by any factor to obtain that LCM. To obtain the LCM, how to multiply the factor values. Then what the operation is given? If they given add, you can add the numerator value. If it is subtraction, you can subtract the numerator values. Okay, afterwards how to reduce? It will be reduced. Then move on to this next problem. The next problem is also simplification. So before we solve the addition problems, now we are going to do the subtraction problem. So listen, what is the question? 4x divided by x square minus 1 minus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So 4x can be written as it is. In denominator, this value is in the form of a squared minus b squared. What is the formula for a squared minus b squared? A plus b into a minus b. So here a is x, b is 1. Then x plus 1 into x minus 1. So it can be rewritten as x squared minus 1 can be rewritten as x plus 1 into x minus 1. Then check with this side. X plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So here x plus 1, x minus 1. Two terms are there. But for the second term only x minus 1 is there. So here you are choosing into the equivalent fraction, you have to multiple as well as divide with the same number. So the same process will be done here. Here what is another term is missing? X plus 1 is missing. So for that we have to multiple as well as divide the same term. So I am multiplying x plus 1 also dividing x plus 1. So look here. Now you get both x minus 1, x plus 1 here also, and here x plus 1 into x minus 1. Both contain this common denominator. So take as common x plus 1 into x minus 1. So now write the numerator value 4x. Then what is the operation here? Operation is minus. Then x plus 1 into x plus 1 can be rewritten as x plus 1 whole square. So we can say a power m into a power n, which is equal to a power m plus n. So both have the common base, powers must be added. That formula we can use, or simply write the x plus 1 whole square. Then rewrite these as a plus b whole square form, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here a is x, b is 1, x square plus 2x plus 1. Then in denominator we have common value x plus 1 into x minus 1. Then 4x minus, how to apply this minus to the inner side? So minus x squared minus 2x minus 1. All in positive. So if you apply that minus means all get negative. Then in denominator x plus 1 into x minus 1. Then listen, here x squared is the first value. So you can write that minus x squared. Look this, 4x minus 2x is plus 2x, then minus 1. Here x squared in minus, so I am taking that minus outside. So what is the value? All get sign changed. X squared minus 2x plus 1. Then denominator x plus 1 into x minus 1. Then this is in the form of a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So what is the formula for a squared minus 2ab plus b squared? A minus b whole square. So what is our unit? A is x, b is 1. So x minus 1 the whole square. Then this powers, you know another formula, a power m divided by a power n, which is equal to a power m minus n. So x minus 1 whole square, x minus 1 whole power 1. So 2 minus 1 is only one term. So you can write x minus 1 divided by this value x plus 1. Then you can apply this minus sign to inner side. So minus x plus 1. Minus x, minus into minus plus 1. Now you can interchange and write positive value must be taken first, negative value as second, means 1 minus x. The similar way, here 1 minus x, so you can change and write this value also 1 plus x. Okay, that's all your answer. So listen, how to keep in the mind only the two things. How to check whether the denominator is Like terms or unlike terms. Like terms means you can add or subtract the numerator easily. If it is not, you can take LCM and follow these steps. Okay. Listen, fourth problem, page number 103. Which rational expression should be subtracted from x squared plus 6x plus 8 divide x cubed plus 8 to get 3 by x squared minus 2x plus 4. So, sum of the rational number will be subtracted from which number? X squared plus 6x plus 8 divided by x cubed plus 8. So, you don't know the function, that expression, so take simply as f of x. Any variable you can choose, p of x like that. So, I am to take an f of x. To get the answer, 3 by x squared minus 2x plus 4. So, you need the value of that f of x. So, it must be interchanged. So, interchanging this, negative goes as positive, the positive value comes as negative. So, f of x which is equal to, you can write this value, x squared plus 6x plus 8 divided by x cubed plus 8 minus 3 divided by, because this positive sign comes to the another side means negative, 3 divided by x squared minus 2x plus 4. Now find factor for each of this value. So first find factor for this x squared plus 6x plus 8. So if you multiply any two numbers, you get value as 8. If you add any two numbers, you get the value as 6. So what are the two numbers? 4 2s is 8, 4 plus 2 is 6. So you can interchange and write the middle term as x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. From these two terms, you can take x as common. What are the remaining terms? X plus 4. From these, you can take plus 2 as common. What are the remaining terms? X plus 4. So, common term is x plus 4, x plus 4. Other term is x plus 2. So, the factor for x squared plus 6x plus 8, which is x plus 4 as well as x plus 2. Then, find the value for this x cube plus 8. That x cube plus 8 can be rewritten as x cube. 8 can be rewritten as 2 cube. So this is in the form of x cube plus y cube, which is in the form of x cube plus y cube. You know the formula for that x cube plus y cube? X plus y into x squared minus xy plus y squared. So as in the same format, you can write x plus y is here 2 is y and x is x. X plus 2 into x squared minus 2x plus 4. Then you can write the value of the second term minus 3 divided by, you can choose as it is. You do not need to find the factor because these two terms are similar. So for that you can take that as it is. So look, both contain the same denominator, so you can add or subtract the numerator. Here the operation is negative, you can subtract. So x plus 4 minus 3. So these are the numbers. So x can be taken as it is. 4 minus 3 is plus 1 divided by denominator x squared minus 2x plus 4. So listen, if you subtract x squared plus 6x plus 8 divided by x cubed plus 8 minus x plus 1 divided by x squared minus 2x plus 4, which is the same value as 3 by x squared minus 2x plus 4. If you want to check, you can check in a rough column. Then move on to the next one, sixth problem. So what is the question? If a equal to x by x plus 1, b equal to 1 by x, you have to prove. Which one you have to prove? You have to prove this statement. A plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square divided by a by b, which is equal to 2 into x squared plus 1 divided by x into x plus 1 whole square. So listen, first of all write the given statement. Our given statement is a which is equal to x by x plus 1, b which is equal to 1 by x plus 1. So check with this value. First you need a plus b, afterwards a minus b. A plus b and a minus b you have to find. So check a plus b which is equal to, what is the value for a? X divided by x plus 1 plus b value is 1 by x plus 1. Here both denominators are same, so you can take the denominator as a common. You can add the numerators. The numerator value is x plus 1. So both are x plus 1. You can reduce as simply a 1. X plus 1 get cancelled. The remaining value is 1. Then x minus b. A minus b is first write the a term. What is the a term? X divided by x plus 1 minus 1 divided by x plus 1. So these also both denominators are same. You can subtract the numerator. So what is our numerator? X minus 1 divided by x plus 1. Here there is no common divisor except 1. So you can leave this process. Then find the denominator value a by b. So what is our a by b? A is x divided by x plus 1. B is 1 divided by x plus 1. So you know already one formula. P of x by q of x divides r of x by s of x, which is equal to p of x by q of x. First term not any change. Second term, if you want to sign change, both gets reciprocal. So reciprocal means s of x divided by r of x. So the same format here we are changing. X divided by x plus 1 is in the form of p of x by q of x. There is no change in this. This is in the form of r of x divided by s of x. So how to interchange into the reciprocals. The reciprocals means denominator goes to numerator, numerator comes to denominator. So x plus 1 divided by 1. This x plus 1 and this x plus 1 get cancelled. The remaining value is x divided by 1. X divided by 1 is nothing but our x. So we all find out the value of a by b also. Then check to the question how to prove. A plus b only we have find. That is a plus b whole square. So we have to find the square value also. So a plus b whole square means what is the value for a plus b? The value is 1. So if you put 1 square means the value also remains 1 only. Then a minus b whole square. Or a minus b value is x minus 1 divided by x plus 1. So x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 the whole square. So you can separately write this x minus 1 whole square. Also for denominator x plus 1 the whole square. Let's move on to the next step. So our next step is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square divided by a by b. So this one we have to do. For that, can apply the known values. We have already find out the values for each and everything. So a plus b whole square, which is equal to a plus b whole square is the 1. So you can put the 1. Then a minus b whole square is x minus 1 the whole square divided by x plus 1 the whole square. You can write that value also. Divided by denominator. What is the a by b value? A by b value is x. So you can put that x. Then this one. In this denominator, there is no value. So here only the denominator value is x plus 1 whole square. So if you want to equivalent fraction for both, you have to multiple both numerator and denominator into x plus 1 whole square. So x plus 1 whole square divided by x plus 1 whole square. So both denominator will be the same denominator. So you can take the denominator as common x plus 1 whole square. In our term, 1 into x plus 1 whole square is x plus 1 whole square plus here x minus 1 whole square. You can write that. Afterwards, this denominator and again denominator of denominator get multiples. X into x plus 1 whole square. So listen, for this step you have to check. Here numerator and denominator you got, but here for 1 there is no numerator and denominator. So getting the same denominator as x plus 1 whole square, how to multiple in numerator also x plus 1 the whole square. 1 into x plus 1 whole square divided by x plus 1 whole square. What is the next term? X minus 1 square divided by x plus 1 square. So 1 into x plus 1 whole square, which is equal to x plus 1 whole square plus x minus 1 whole square. Both contains the same denominator x plus 1 whole square whole divided by this x. So denominator gets multiple. What's the numerator? X plus 1 whole square plus x minus 1 whole square. Now use the formula. What's the formula for a plus b whole square? A plus b whole squared is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Similarly, a minus b whole squared is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. You can apply. Here a is x and b is 1. So x squared plus 2x plus 1. Here operation is plus, so we can write the formula directly. X squared minus 2x plus 1. This positive 2x and negative 2x get cancelled. What are the remaining term? X squared and x squared can be rewritten as 2x squared. 1 plus 1 is plus 2. In this step, both values contain 2. So you can take 2 as common. What are the remaining term? X squared plus 1. Then in denominator x into x plus 1 whole square. So check whether you have to prove a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square divided by a divided b, which is equal to 2 into x squared plus 1 divided by x into x plus 1 whole square. So this is your proof. Similarly, you can prove the fifth problem also. Everyone look at the page number 103, seventh problem. Pari needs 4 hours to complete your work. His friend Yuvan needs 6 hours to complete the same work. How long will it take to complete if they work together? So in previous years, that means in 8th class, you can learn something about the work and time problems. So just recall it. So I am saying some general format for the sum. A can complete the work in x days. So if A, we don't know who is that, A can complete one work in x days means his 1 day's work can be rewritten as 1 by x. Similarly, B can do a work in y days means his 1 day work can be rewritten as 1 by y. So if they work together, how can you write if they work together? Means how to total the values, that means add the values, which is cross multiple, y plus x divided by xy. So time required to find the value means how to interchange and write the value. Time required means xy divided by x plus y, which is this one once again. A can complete the work in x days and 1 day. So in 1 day, how can we write? He will do the work 1 by x of the work. So B can complete the work in y days means that can be written as, so 1 day work can be written as he will do 1 by y of the work. Total work done by both in 1 day means 1 day, how can they do means 1 by x plus total in 1 day, so plus 1 by another person y, which is equal to, which is expressed in the form of y plus x divided by xy. So that is also otherwise called to be x plus y divided by xy. So total time required to do the work. So total time you have to calculate, you have to take the reciprocal of the total work. So reciprocal, numerator comes as denominator, denominator goes to numerator, xy divided by x plus y. So as the similar format, we are going to solve this problem. So we don't know what is the work is. So we take, let the work done be x. So both are doing the same work only. For general format, they are doing the other jobs. In the given question, they done the same work only. So first listen, Pari needs 4 hours and Yuvan needs 6 hours to complete some work. But the same work. Same work means you can write for first Pari. Work done in 1 hour by Pari. So the work will be same x1d. So if we take 4 hours, but 1 hour how you have calculated? Here you can take 1 by x. So similar way 1 by 4 of that x will be rewritten as x by 4. Work done in 1 hour. So 4 hours we can do the work. But you are going to calculate for 1 hour only. So work done in 1 hour by Pari, which is equal to 1 by 4 of x. That can be rewritten as x by 4. Then second is Yuvan. Work done in 1 hour by Yuvan, which is equal to 1 by 6 of x. Can be written as x by 6. So both doing, working together means work done by both means Pari and Yuvan. So you can add the both values. So what is Fali x by 4 plus even x by 6. Then move on here. So this can be rewritten as cross multiple method. So 6, take LCM for this first. 4 comma 6. Applying 2 times 2 comma 3. Then again into table 1 comma 3. In 3 table which is 1 comma 1. 2 2s are 4. 4 3s are 12. So our LCM is 12. So when you get 12 as a denominator, if you multiple with 3 only, so you can multiple both numerator as well as denominator into 3. Numerator as well as denominator into 3. When you get this denominator as 12, if you multiple into 2 only, you get the denominator as 12. So you can multiple both numerator as well as denominator into 2. So 3 into x both contains the denominator 12. So multiple, you get the value as 12. So you can add the numerator values. 3x plus 2x divided by 12. So total is 5x by 12. So this can be written as 5 by 12 of the work x. So time needed to complete the work together. So here I informed the total work will be get reciprocal, means that is only the total time required. So the time needed to complete the work together, you can take the reciprocals. So reciprocals means total work divided by the work divided by total work, which can be rewritten like this. This x and x get cancelled. So what is the remaining value? 5 by 12. So 1 by 5 by 12. So denominator of denominator goes to numerator, divided by denominator value is 5. So this can be rewritten as 12 by 5 hours. So we need to find the time. So for that you can calculate this hours into minutes. So 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So first of all you have to multiple this into 60. Then cancel the value. Afterwards you get this 12 into 12. 12 are 144. Here you can separate and write, then only you get the hours. This 144 can be rewritten as 120 plus 24. So 120 means 1 hour 60 minutes, 2 hours 120 minutes. You take that 120 minutes as 2 hours plus 24 minutes as this, because we cannot change that 24 minutes. So the time required for simply they are doing, Pari takes 4 hours to complete the work and Yuvan takes 6 hours to complete the work. But they are working together, they can complete the same work in 2 hours 24 minutes. So this is your 7th problem. Now move on to the 8th problem. Listen to the 8th problem. Look to your book, page number 103. Listen. Inia bought 50 kg of fruit containing of apples and bananas. She paid as twice much as per kg for the apple as she did for the banana. If Inia bought 1800 worth of apples and 600 worth of banana, then how many kg of each fruit did she buy? So Inia is a girl. That girl bought 50 kg of fruits. That what are the fruits? The fruits are apple and banana. So we don't know how much kgs of apple and banana that she bought. Totally she bought 50 kgs only. So we take the total number of fruits bought by Inia, which is equal to 50. We don't know the weight of the both items, apple as well as banana. So let us take the weight of the apples be x. Let us take the weight of the banana be y. So total means you can simply form the equation using the first one. Total number of fruits bought by Inia. Total means you are adding the total fruits. What are the fruits? Apple as well as banana. So x plus y, which is equal to total kgs is 50. Then form the next equation using the next statement. She paid twice as much as she paid for the apple as she did for the banana. She paid as much per kg for the apple as she did for the banana. For example, if she bought banana for 2 rupees, then apple for 4 rupees means she paid twice as much per kg for the apple as she did for the banana. If Inia bought 1800 worth of apple, so Inia going to buy 1800 of apple. So we don't know how much kg is it is. And also she buy banana for 600 rupees. That also we don't know the weight of the banana. Let us form the equation with the condition she bought apple as twice as banana. She paid for apple as much twice as for the banana. So we don't know the kg, so we have to divide the total kg. Okay, rupees by total kg. 1800 by x, which is equal to 2 times of banana value is 600 divided by total kg of banana is y. So now how to multiple this? 1800 divided by x, which is equal to 2 into 600 is 1200 by y. I have to cross multiple both section. 1800 y, which is equal to 1200 x. X which is equal to, you need only the value of x, means you have to substitute that value in the first equation. So for that you can change this 1200 to that side. Multiplication comes to denominator. 1800 divided by 1200 into y. So cancel those zeros. Dividing by 6 table, 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12. So 3 by 2 of y, x which is equal to 3 by 2y. Now we get the value for x, substitute in the first equation. What is the first equation? X plus y which is equal to 50. 3 by 2 of y plus y which is equal to 50. Now we have to cross multiple. Common denominator means we have to multiple both numerator and denominator into 2. So 3y plus 2y divided by 2 which is equal to 50. Add the numerator value 3y plus 2y which is equal to 5y. 2 into 50 is 100. You need only the value for y. So you have to divide 100 by 5 which is equal to 20. Now we get the value for y. Substitute this y value in the first equation to get the value of x. So substitute y value in 1. So what is the first equation? X plus y which is equal to 50. We already find out the y value. What is that? 20. X plus 20 which is equal to 50. So interchange this plus 20 to that side. Minus 20. So 50 minus 20 is 30. So x which is equal to 30. What is x? X is apple, y is banana. So Inia bought 30 kgs of apple and 20 kgs of banana. Now you can add both values. 30 plus 20 kg which is equal to 50 kg. So that is only given the first total number of fruits bought by Inia which is equal to 50 kg. So your answer is right. So let us read the question once again. Inia bought 50 kg of fruit consisting of apples and banana. So you can take, you don't know what is the kg of apple and banana. So take that as x and y. So total value means you have to add x plus y which is equal to 50. Then she paid twice as much per kg for apple as she did for banana. So you take one thing. She is paying for apple which is twice as banana. So in next statement they given the amount. She bought for apple is 1800. So we don't know the weight, exact weight. So you can divide it. So what is the weight of the apple? X. Then 2 times of banana. Banana's rupees is 600. So you can divide the banana weight, means the banana weight will be taken as y. So 1800 by x which is equal to 2 into 600 by y. Now you have to solve the values and substitute the known values and get the solution and check with the given statement. So for word problem, you have to read once or twice, then only you get the clear solution. So copy your classwork neatly and submit in the WhatsApp group. Thank you, students.